What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Delusions, a RuPaul's Drag Race recap podcast where we fill our French vanilla fantasies and we give our delusional opinions. And on today's agenda is RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16, Episode 10, Werq the World. The girls have to write, record, and perform to a song called Power. And this song is to inspire the Americans to vote, especially the gay community. All right, so let's move into it.
Delusion. Convince yourself.
Welcome to Delusions, a podcast where you can feel your oats, let down your hair, and be gone with the wind fabulous. And most importantly, feel your French vanilla fantasy while recapping RuPaul's Drag Race. Grab your order and let's get started, Henny.
They want to see it all!
I'm the cure for your drag delusion.
Delusions. What are you guys delusional about today? Today, I've already had my delusions about the cooking shit that you guys can check on the UK versus the world. So check out that video to figure out my delusions. So let's start rotating these wigs. This is part of the podcast where we recap last week's results while we're in a salon getting our wigs flipped, twisted, and turned. Okay, after we done got fucked real hard last night. Or did the fucking. On last week's iconic episode was See You Next Wednesday, and the winner was Q, and the bottom two queens were Maya and Plasma, and they lip synced to Bloody Mary, Lady Gaga's TikTok version. A lot of people online hated this TikTok version, but this is my favorite. I play this version every day and while I run on the treadmill. Love this song. Also loved last week's episode. It was really, really good, and it was the highest rated episode in over a decade. Like, can y'all believe it? Oh my God. Go Plasma and go Maya, because bitch, that was the most talked about shit for some days. What did you guys think about the lip sync? Plasma went home. Will you miss her? Should she have gone because she had 2 wins and Maya had like 3 bottoms and 1 win? What do you guys think about all of that? Also check out Roscoe's because Maya was the guest on there this Friday. So as the queens come back from wiping the mirror message and sitting on the couch or whatever, what do you guys think about Morphine's and Maya's back and forth type kiki? I thought it was very, very funny. And I thought Maya personality is showing. Like, ooh, Maya, you got a lot of reason, you girl. You was coming for Morphine. I loved it. I love that we're seeing more of Maya. This is what I wanted to say. So let's move into the episode. Hit it, DJ Holiday.
Mic check, pipe check. It's the first thing on my mind. Ain't even out of bed yet. Versace sheets covered in Joe Malone. I need a hit to get me up with it. I never feel alone. Figurucci and Poochie to settle my nerves. I keep this coochie and Gucci to hands on my curve. I got an itch, it's a bitch, and it can't be scratched. Joseph Moore, Kim Jones, in another batch of that. Louis V reigns supreme like a motherfucker. LL Bean, you can keep, bitch. I got a product. Carl, Chanel, and Fendi, Minaj, a toi, a dream team. McCourty, a Bornese, about to drop some cheddar.
So RuPaul comes into the workroom and announces the Maxi Challenge. He says the girls have to record, write, perform, dance, all to the song called Power to influence the Americans and especially the gay community to vote. When I first heard RuPaul say this challenge, I was like, okay. We're going to get some performance. We're going to get some raps. We're going to get some music. You know, these are my favorite challenges. Take me all the way back to All Stars 2, Read You, Read You, Wrote You. One of the most iconic challenge on RuPaul's Drag Race. All right, so let's move into the Maxi Challenge. The girls are sitting on the couch and they're picking out their parts, listening to the iPod or whatever. And we find out the song is like a funk genre song. The way these queens went about picking their parts, I didn't see no drama with it or whatever. I wish it could have been some type of drama to make it more interesting. but there wasn't. So let's move into the performance of it all. Okay, before we start talking about these queens, I just want to say this song, this track was absolutely horrible. Don't kill me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. These are the things the people were saying on Twitter, and I might have to agree with them. The background track was so loud. It was so much funk, so much instruments that you can barely hear the queen verses. Like, I can't tell you what nobody was saying at all. I really can't. All right, let's start getting into these queens. Let's get into Dawn. I like Dawn. I didn't see anything wrong with her performance for me. I could barely hear what the hell she was saying, but from looking at her performing, it looked like she was getting the moves. It looked like she did the choreography, and hey, Michelle them was saying like she was the white girl with no funk, but hey, maybe the moves wasn't like the Bronx Down Boogie or whatever, but I think she did a fairly good job. Next up, Plain Jane. Plain Jane, I don't remember her verse. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember none of these queen verses. I don't remember what she was saying, and then her standing next to Nymphia, she let Nymphia eat her ass up in that choreography. I was like, oh my god, Plain Jane, like, I thought you used to be dance ballroom and you had rhythm and all that kind of stuff. She was letting Nymphia like hit them damn moves way better than her. So that is the only flaw that I saw in Plain Jane's performance. Morphine. Loved Morphine to his performance. She looked like the Beyonce of this performance. That big ass hair that Plain Jane let her borrow was so beautiful on her. Of course, her makeup was good. The way she was performing was good. And to be honest, I couldn't take my eyes off Morphine. I don't know if it's because she was like right there dead in the center, or I don't know if it was because of that hair or how good she looked. But I liked Morphine in this challenge, and my eyes went directly to her. Can't tell you a thing what she was saying, but she was performing it like I was in the very, very back $30 seats row. Yeah, from what I can see, she did good. Saphira did a very good job to me as well. She did the best for me out of the entire group. You could tell like she listened to this type of music. She listens to funk. She knew what to do. The choreography was good. The way she performed it was good. I can't tell you what she said on her verse, but it sounded like she was giving. All of that. Q. Oh my god, that wig Q had on. I was like, girl, what is that wig? It was so funny. I need to see that wig again on Q. She need to take that wig on the road and perform in that motherfucking wig. It was so that wig. Once again, I can't tell you what the hell she was saying on her verse. Her dance moves looked a little bit stiff, but you know that's cute. She can't dance. To me, she was bottom worthy for this challenge. Nymphia, I think Nymphia ate that shit. Yeah, I think she ate going into the challenge. And she was fucking up during rehearsal and shit. And she didn't have a ghostwriter Megami there to write her lyrics for her. So I was like, oh, she might do bad this episode. But she ended up doing really good to me. Like when she was dancing next to Plain Jane, she clearly performed. She clearly outdanced Plain Jane. And every take to me, Nymphia looked like she was hitting those motherfucking moves. She was serving it to me. Hey, go ahead, Nymphia. She might got a little funk up in her. All right, last up is Maya. I think Maya did a good job. It was like regular Maya. These are Maya-isms that she's gonna do. She's gonna perform. She's going to dance. She's going to flip. She did all of that. However, I did not like what she had on for some reason. I just didn't think it went with this challenge. I wish they would have gave these girls looks to go with this track, like the funkiness of it. You know what I'm saying? None of these girls look funky to me. Like where's the outfits for that? Give the girls outfits for that instead of being some regular drag doing a funk number. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't cohesive for me. Also, as group choreography, I don't think it was very tight and strong as well. Seemed a little sloppy and all over the place. I don't know. What do you guys think about this performance? I seen on Twitter everybody hated it. A lot of people did not like this shit. They didn't like the track. They didn't like the song. They couldn't hear what the girls were saying. They said all the verses was horrible and everything. Like, they went in on this performance. And they also said this is the worst episode of the season. But we're going to get more into that towards the end. So let's move into the runway. The runway is called Looking Good and Feeling What? Gorgeous.
Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazines. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am a fantasy.
This is part of the podcast where the girls feel their delusional French vanilla fantasies, and the girls will receive lattes based off their looks. Whipped cream means everything. Espresso means safe. Get the fuck out of my store and my line if the look is giving bottom-worthy tease. And on this week's category, it is called True Colors. This runway category looked like it could have been a dress category for the performance they was doing, because in that performance they had on solid colors, and also on this runway they have on solid colors. I was kind of like, what? But anyways, let's move into the runway. In no particular order, the first queen up is Sapphira. Sapphira Crystal, bitch, whipped cream. Chef's kiss. That runway was everything. It was exquisite. It was huge. How did she pack this? It was drag excellence. This is what I want to see from Sapphira, okay? Honestly, during this episode, I can see the hype around Sapphira. She killed it in the performance challenge, and she killed it on this motherfucking runway. She looked it the fuck good, okay? Next up is Dawn. Dawn is going to get a few shots of espresso for me. I like this kind of look from Dawn. Sleepy, whatever fuck she called it. I like how she modeled it on the runway as well. It's not a conventional pretty look. And I like that she's doing something different. Like, I don't always want to see pretty on the runway. Sometimes I want to see something a little bit more abstract, a little bit more out of the box. And I think Dawn did that for me. Next up, we have Nifia Win. Nifia Win, girl, are we tired of the bananas? Are we tired of yellow? What's going on? I don't hear the judges saying anything about that. Are they playing favorites? Do I need to write Michelle on Twitter and cuss her ass out and say, bitch, are y'all doing y'all job? Have y'all told Nifia y'all tired of her wearing yellow and tired of seeing motherfucking bananas? Because at this point, the audience is tired. I've seen the critiques on Twitter. I've seen some things online. You know, online, the girls were saying, girl, we're tired of bananas and we're tired of yellow. But I'm still going to give her look whipped cream. She looked the fuck good. Nifia looked good as hell. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Like Lizzo said. She looked good, y'all. I'm going to be honest. She looked good. I love this queen drag. Am I tired of bananas and I'm tired of yellow? I surely am. But I'm going to give her props. She looked really good. I love this. Whipped cream. Next up, we have Morphine. Morphine, just the mug and the neck above is just whipped cream for me. The way she modeled it, whipped cream. The way she served it, whipped cream. Morphine felt the French vanilla this week. The French vanilla was feeling felt, bitch. You know what it is? Plasma had on that same wig last week, so that delusion French vanilla fantasy that Plasma be feeling, it got left over and seeped into the scalp of Morphine, and Morphine was motherfucking feeling it, okay? She felt the runway this week. And I loved everything about it. Whipped cream, whipped cream, whipped cream. I also liked her outfit as well. My homeboy texted me and said he hated it though, but I was like, bitch, Morphine looked the fuck good tonight. So, kudos to her. Last up on the runway, we have a Plain Jane. Plain Jane is going to get a few shots of espresso for me. Everything about her checked the box. She looked good. The makeup was nice. The hair was nice. The gown was nice. I wasn't left gagging, but she did the assignment. She looked good. I loved it. Wow, I don't know what happened to Maya and Q Runway. I guess I forgot to cover them. But anyways, Maya Runway is going to get whipped cream for me. She looks amazing in that red. And I like this gown for her and like that hair on her. And her makeup looks a little better this week to me. But you know, I am tired of that bright ass highlight and banana powder. Like, Maya, fix that. Q outfit is going to get one shot of espresso for me just because of that hat. That hat is amazing. I love that hat. It was giving me jellyfish type of shit. She looked like she belongs in, what's that movie with Will Smith? Shark? Is it Shark Tales? Yeah, she could be the jellyfish in Shark Tales. But the rest of the outfit is given no. Only one shot of espresso for the hat, and the rest of it is a no. Q is such amazing talent for fashion that outside of the hat, it just let me down. But oh well. So let's move into the deliberation and a little discourse online because of this deliberation. So RuPaul asks Plain Jane, what does Plain Jane want to do with that immunity potion? Plain Jane decides that she's going to give it to Nymphia. Now, a lot of people said Plain Jane should have drunk the potion because she did horrible. I think Nymphia didn't deserve the potion because I think Nymphia did good in the challenge. I didn't see her being in the bottom. I didn't see none of that. So I was like, oh, Nymphia ate this challenge. She don't need that potion no more. But people online said that Nymphia did bad. So I'm like, what is it? So Nymphia drinks the potion and we find out there was no need for this potion shit because nobody's going home. Nobody's going home. So what was the point of this potion shit? That was like the Rated Queen during the first 2 episodes. What was the point of the Rated Queen? Nobody's going home. What is the point of this potion this last episode if nobody's going home? I think the producers did some mixing and mingling because Q, Dawn, and Plain, all 3 of them was towards the bottom. So they was like, damn, we can't lose none of these queens. We got to do something. So they decided to make a top two this week. So the top 2 queens this week was Saphira and Morphine. And they lip synced to Made You Look by Meghan Trainor. Now, again, online, people were saying that they hate this fucking song. What is the deal with Meghan Trainor? Why don't nobody like Meghan Trainor? I'm confused. Out of nowhere, people are not liking her. They're hating her music. They're saying her music is like TikTok-ish, and her music sounds the same. I remember when she first came out, she was dominating. She was a very good songwriter. She could sing and all of that kind of good stuff. So I was like, where's all this hate coming from? But I like this song by Meghan. And I also love this lip sync. This lip sync is up there with Bloody Mary, I Want to Dance with Somebody. And I think Saphira absolutely killed this lip sync. What do you guys think about Saphira and Morphine in this lip sync? I think Morphine ate as well, but I think Saphira blew it out of the park. She was so fun with it. I was like, oh, how long have y'all known this song? Or was this a feel good type of song where you can get on stage and just have fun? And I felt like they were on stage having fun mainly because nobody was going home. So they didn't have to do too much. What do you guys think? Saphira wins. Do you agree? I agree. I think Saphira ate that. So in closing, what do you guys think about the episode? Are y'all mad nobody went home? Because on Twitter, people were saying this is the worst episode of the season. They fucking hated it. They didn't like the power song. They didn't like those verses. They said, what was the purpose of this potion shit? It was no bottom queens. Nobody went home. It was a lot of strikes on that paper. The people were not living for this episode. On next week's episode is a Drag Awareness Employee Seminar. So the girls are going to have to get on stage and do some type of seminar shit. And we seen from the preview that Maya and Saphira was fucking up. So this might be Maya's last episode next week. But we'll just have to wait and see. Let's remove our straw from my latte. You guys can follow me on the links above. And if you are not looking at me on video, you can follow me on Twitter at Mauricio the Don and on Instagram at Mauricio.Visage. And make sure you guys stay tuned for the UK versus the World recap coming on after this. You guys can check out Untucked at the Dark that I still have to make more episodes on. I got the next 3 episodes written out on my notes. The people I'm collabing with are doing a million different things, and then I'm doing a million different things. So we have to wait until we can meet in the middle. How'd that little thing go? What is it? Is this the little animation? Check out the website. Check out the videos on Spotify and on YouTube as well. So I'm going to get off of here and let you guys tune into UK versus the World. See you next week.